Colombia. Para sa white shirts ng Coca-Cola, team is composed of Ali Pig, Ravi Rivas, John Arrigo together with Denok Miranda and Will Antonio. The green shirts will take first possession here as we bring you quarter number 1, and again Gonzalez with a 3-3. Sa design ng bagong BM, power to the people.
Full court pressure here coming from Santa Lucia very early in the game.
Gonzalez now with his extending his 3-point streak to 6 out of 6 from continuing from last ballgame. Ali Ping at the post intercepted. Here come the Realtors. Almost a counter interception there. Lead pass is spoiled by the Tigers. Ball will stay with Santa Lucia.
Interesting matchups here with Ali Peak having to guard Norman Gonzalez, who's playing the power forward position. Now Rafi Rivas has switched off to Norman Gonzalez, considering that Gonzalez will be outside shooting those 3-point shots. So Rafi Rivas will have to play the perimeter now.
Mendoza. 6 on the shot clock. Paolo pulls up. And the white shirts are now on the offensive. Score is 3-0 here in favor of Santa Lucia. Arrigo. Gagamit ng baseline. Ikot si John Arrigo outside to Miranda. Now it's with Will Antonio. 7 on the shot clock. Antonio puts it up.
Not sure exactly if he meant to do that, but it'll count.
I think it's only Mark Telan in the whole PBA that really takes his time to use the glass from way out.
Normally his comes from a side angle.
Colombia BM3. Hatid sa inyo ng bagong BM. Power to the people.
What a way to start for Santa Lucia. 3 straight 3-point shots.
Now 3-point play in the offing for Arrigo. Both these teams starting out hot here.
Especially considering their number 7 and 8.
Arrigo will complete 3-point play. 6-5 now is the score. Torreona's playing in his second ball game now here with Santa Lucia. Mendoza gets the double team. Here's Paolo inside. Agapito. Here come the Tigers. Arrigo.
Oh, good steal.
Interception by Torreon. Here he comes. Oh, good pass underneath to Colombia for 2.
So Coach Alfrancis, now he's able to use Torreon and Mendoza together. The 2 good ball handlers to bring the ball up the court. And of course, the energy of Torreon.
John Arrigo using his body to get some lift there.
Neither one of these teams having any problem scoring the basketball here very early. I'm sure Coach Bowers will be pretty concerned about that because he does coach the number 1 defensive team in the league.
Colombia using the Gonzalez screen. Here's the step back. Agapito working his way inside, and the Coca-Cola defense is just there, but here's an offensive board. Agapito. That was 4 there. Bumadi si Arrigo. And they set it up once again. Arrigo looks at the shot clock and reads 15. Arrigo left open, now it's with Miranda. Miranda inside the lane, yes.
Good penetration there coming from Miranda to get that shot off. Finding an opening in that zone defense of Santa Lucia.
Sosa way outside in the parking lot. Now that's way off there, and Miranda will bring it down. Antonio. More movement now for the Tigers. John Arrigo's been the hot man here. Arrigo going inside and gets it again already with 7 points in the ballgame. 7:50 to go in our opening period in our Sunday PBA special for all of you fans. Colombia backdoor play.
Another assist there by Jimwell Torian, who's really showing very good vision on the basketball court.
Cross-court pass. Antonio can hit it from there. Matched up against Gonzalez. Arrigo.
Malayo.
Ano yung tira? Malayo. He felt he was hot after hitting 7 points in the early going.
Maybe he felt he deserved that shot after getting off to a good start.
Rayon to Mendoza. That one was short. Colombia bottled up. Stepped to the baseline. You know, I'm looking at this Santa Lucia team, and it's a very different team in terms of their starting unit.
Well, definitely what you see here is that their bench is going to be quite strong with Marlo and Dennis, and I don't know whether Kenneth DeRivers will play in this game, but
Bagnot's also.
Bagnot.
Yeah.
Actually, all the starters are actually on the bench almost.
Cross court, Antonio. Let's see what Dominic has on court side, Dom.
Wow, you guys were asking kung maglalaro nga ito si Kenneth Duremdes. You know, he only practiced yesterday and he's only going through the defensive drills and a little bit lang. So, hindi pa sure kung gaano katagal siya maglalaro today, but Coach Al said, you know, he might try him out. But going back to the bench of the Santa Lucia Realtors, sabi nga ni Coach Al Francis Rua, we're playing without pressure because our three big guys, our three starters, the big three, injured pa or may sakit. So, sabi nga niya, my bench has stepped up to give them what they're due, and it's the minutes that they've been working for. Paulo?
Alright, makikita natin dito sa larong ito. No, again, the Realtors making use of their bench. Torion.
Air ball. That's amazing that Coach Al Francis thinks they're playing without pressure because they are 2-5. They really need to rack up some wins here. Get back in the running.
Same time, Coca-Cola, after starting out strong here in the tournament with 4 straight wins,
A little bit. Yeah.
this game with that outside shot here. Coca-Cola, new faces on the floor. Dale Singson a bit cold. Mendoza setting it up from outside. There's a double team on Mendoza now. Gonzalez thinking three, moves closer, uses the glass.
Coca-Cola is going to trap that pick and roll. Gonzalez is definitely the right man to set the screen because he's going to come off wide open. Either that three-point shot or, like you just saw, a drive to the basket.
Dale Singson. That's another turnover, back-to-back turnovers for the Tigers. 2 wayward passes.
Ali Peak had a strong pass a little bit earlier in the quarter, so definitely having a tough time with the defense of Santa Lucia.
Here's the pick and roll once again. Torion. Handoff to Mendoza. There's the double team, and it works. Here come the Tigers. 3-on-1 fast break play, and Antonio with a heartbreaker of a miss. Fast break, we go the other way. Here comes Torion. He gets the foul, and let's see. Referees, looks like they will not count the basket. It'll only be a side court inbound. Puntahan ulit natin si Dominic Uy at courtside. Dom?
Pao, I have a story for you. Even Coach Norman. Itong si Norman Gonzalez, their practice actually starts at 10:30, but he's the first guy that gets to the gym at about 8 o'clock, does his treadmill and does weights. At sabi nga niya, after that career game, nagbunga na yung kanyang paghihirap. So, you know, what a story about hard work paying off for this guy, Norman Gonzalez. Pao?
Well, he certainly has seen it pay off, but right now on your screens, yung Kalimag has got hair in his face.
Billy Mamaril, who just picked up another foul. That's another case again. They are trapping the pick and roll of Santa Lucia, leaving the big guys open on the wing. Billy Mamaril actually tried to recover, but instead got Kalimag up against the face there. Dugo Espino in the game. Agapito will check back in for Kalimag.
Substitution Oliver Agapito for Ricky Kalimag.
And I wonder who Coach Fabus will choose to take the foul shots, because it is his choice to do so. when you need your assistant coaches to know exactly what the shooting percentages are of the players on the court for the other team.
Coach Pinky Faves, yes, he is looking at one of his assistant coaches. And they let Jimwell Torreon take the free throws.
Well, I can look it up for you if you want. Agapito's shooting 0%, so I might have sent him to the line instead. He hasn't made a free throw this conference. Jimwell Torreon at 1 out of 2, 50%.
And he misses his first.
So give a pat on the back to the assistant coaches for choosing the right player.
All right, Torreon splits his charities. Full court pressure applied here by the Realtors.
That's 1-2-1-1. Full court trap being used by Santa Lucia. Then they're going to fall back to his own.
Coca-Cola now. They already have 5 turnovers here in the first quarter.
Good job, Francis. Oh, good shot there by William Antonio.
I-impress yan. Hatid sa inyo ng bagong TM, Power to the People.
Good job, Francis. Catching Coca-Cola a little bit off guard, coming out in the zone defense immediately at the start of the game.
Let's see, a foul will be called here on Dale Zingson. Unang foul pa lang yan kay Zingson. So, this right now will not put them in the penalty. Our team foul story, Coca-Cola only with 3 team fouls. Santa Lucia only with 1. Torreon. Stepping out, here comes Jimwell. Inside the lane. And the shot clock will expire there for the Realtors.
A little bit too much dribbling there by Jimwell Torreon. The ball just a little bit too long, and it's going to be a turnover.
Papasok naman ngayon dito si Nelbert Omolon. Also another player for the Santa Lucia who can light it up, huh?
He definitely can have a big game as he is very athletic, very explosive.
Ali Peak muscling his way inside, but he will not get the basket. Fresh shot clock now for the Tigers. Will Antonio outside to Miranda.
Good defense once again by Santa Lucia.
Santa Lucia trying to push the ball up the court. They go to Mendoza. He's left open. Good line, but no cigar there. As loose ball foul will be called.
Coca-Cola dodged the bullet this time as they left Paulo Mendoza wide open for Mississippi break.
Foul will go against Omolon at si Abarientos papasok dito para kay Denok Miranda. Si Cabagnot rin ang papasok dito para sa Realtors. We have a new matchup at the point guard spot there, Cabagnot and Abarientos. Will Antonio. Go out to Zingson. 7 on the shot clock. Mamaril. Richards are out and running. Cabagnot to Agapito. He gets the left ball in.
Billy Mamaril had to let him go that time. He's already picked up 2 fouls here in this quarter. Did not want to pick up a third.
15 to 14 here. The Santa Lucia Realtors on top by a point with 2:37 to play in the first. Will Antonio again, he likes that corner and he gets it. I-impress para kay Will Antonio. Hatid sa inyo ng bagong TM, Power to the People.
That seems to be the weakness of the 2-3 zone that Santa Lucia is in. That corner shot for William Antonio is just red hot right now.
Cabagnot. Trying to look for Mendoza. Ball will stay with the Realtors here. Only 7 seconds on.
Rob Wainwright has checked into the game now for Coca-Cola.
And Wainwright will pluck the rebound down. Tatakbo dito ang Tigers. Barrientos wide open. Back to Zingson. Santa Lucia continues. Stick here with their defense, and let's see a pushing foul here. We'll go against Cabagnot.
His first 3 on the Realtors. 14 seconds to shoot.
Santa Lucia is really missing the services of Kenneth Duremnis, who's actually has a team-leading 19 points per game average. Ali's gotten off to a slow start this game. He misses that jump hook.
Gonzalez from outside. Agapito, inside look. Omolon, faking, getting it inside. Nope. Agapito, one more try. The Realtors are really crashing the boards here.
Dominating the boards, the offensive boards at that. And Coca-Cola came in here, one of the top rebounding teams in the league. It's going to be a three-point play there.
Yes, Ali's down the basket.
Could not get a grasp on that ball.
Out of pushing and shoving. Ali Peak completes the three-point play here. At lamang ang Tigers, 20-17 with 1:18 to play in our first period. Capito to Capagnot. Capagnot was able to fish the fouls.
Back in foul number 15, David Singson. His second
Foul there for Dale Singson.
An easy call there for the referee as Dale
Two
Singson
shots
off
for
his feet.
Alex Capagnot.
Capagnot now with his new role coming off the bench. When he was first drafted as a rookie in the conference, last conference, I recall he came out starting at the point guard spot.
Still averaging over 11 points per game for Santa Lucia. Some people thought it was interesting that Santa Lucia picked up Torian, considering they drafted Capagnot number 2 in the draft. And they also have Paulo Mendoza, but you can see Torian does bring a lot of energy to the team. And gives Coach Al Francis a chance to really go small and quick.
Capagnot knocks them down. Dale Singson will launch. Nope. Here comes the green shirts. Capagnot lead pass. A little bit too long for Omolon. So we're down to 52 seconds here in the quarter number 1, and Coca-Cola slim 1-point advantage. Ali Peak.
The people might have a short day. That's just his first
Foul
foul.
number 22, Oliver Agapito. His first five on
Those are
Santa
athletes also in the
Lucia.
game for the Realtors.
Shooting 2, Ali Peak.
Ali Peak so far in the ball game, only with 3 points here. Off his first free throw, and sidelight also here in this contest. If Coach Binky Favis will go on to win this ball game for Coca-Cola, he will be one of the head coaches in our All-Star game in Misamis Oriental. If Coca-Cola loses, he'll still have to wait for the result of our second ball game today. Pag matalo ang San Miguel dyan, he will still go on to coach. Capagnot inside, towards the depth. Here come the white shirts now with still another crack at the basket here.
They'll probably take the last attempt here, try to run the clock down. Lucia has been in this zone the entire first quarter.
Abarientos, 7 on the shot clock. They cross it over to Wainwright. Singson knows it. Abarientos will let this fly. That'll be it here in the first quarter. Cast your votes. Make sure that your favorite PBA stars are voted into the All-Star. Ali Peak. Start Abarientos. So we start the second quarter here as Arrigo gets PM3. Andin sa inyo na bagong PM, power to the people.
It really helps the Coca-Cola team. Every time they go into that low post to Ali Peak, that defense really sags down, opens it up with Ali's teammates. The shooting percentages in the first half, 44%.
You could say that really favored the side of Coca-Cola.
Definitely, at their tempo, they only average about 84 points per game. Of course, Santa Lucia well over 90 points per game.
Well, getting ready. Mel Adukol for the game later. Nakita natin si as the Barangay Ginebra Kings meet the San Miguel Beermen in our second ball game here. Nakazona pa rin dito ang Santa Lucia Realty. Wainwright by his ball. You know what's happening here is it looks like the defense of Santa Lucia has relegated Coca-Cola to taking those outside shots.
Well, it's okay as long as they take that ball inside first, because then you can break down that defense. You have openings on the outside for penetration, but that time Wainwright with very little patience threw up the shot.
The skyscraper is in the hard court now. Starting it out here in the second quarter, Marlo Aquino. Oh boy,
shot.
That's a tough shot. Arigo, picked up by Omalon. They go inside to Ali Peak. Inside, outside, Arigo. Oh! Another air ball.
Oh, what a play by Rob Wainwright. Roberts into goal there.
He was able to scramble and get it inside. Kung pinupuntahan na naman nila ngayon si Marlo Aquino, but Cabagnot there to post Aquino up. Ball is knocked loose. Missed three-pointer there by Cabagnot.
You have to love players like Ricky Olivan, who has blood pouring down his face and is now back in the basketball game.
He's a warrior. Let's see, ball is knocked out once again.
14 seconds.
Shot clock will reset to 14. Only a side court inbound here for Santa Lucia. Torreon. Ganda itong matchup ito. Torreon and Abarientos.
A little bit too quick that time. There had to be a reason.
Tried to get around Abarientos to no avail. Johnny will walk it up the court now. Wainwright. Go outside to Arrigo. In and out for John Arrigo. Tora.
Touch that basketball.
But Torreon wanted to give the lead pass, fumbled the ball.
That's right, Omalon was actually running on the wings there, but the Coca-Cola defense came in at the last second. I think Santa Lucia will stay in this zone as long as they're in the game. Anyway, Coca-Cola has not been able to dominate inside with their big guys the way they normally do.
Outside to Arrigo, now it's Wainwright. In and out again. Cross court to Arrigo. Coca-Cola's been moving the ball around, but the Realtors really staying with them.
Shot there by John Arrigo.
Arrigo now already with a game-high 12 points.
A lot of players in the league now using that pump fake to their advantage.
Kalima, 17-footer, yes!
Well, no problem with his vision. Can still see the hoop.
2-3 zone here for Santa Lucia. Nabalik ang Tigers. They look to Ali Peak. The Mountain Peak barging inside. He gets it back. There's the turnaround jumper, yes.
You're going to see a lot more of that as Coca-Cola is really trying to get the ball inside to Ali Peak now. You're going to see it even when Billy Mamaril checks into the game, the next dead ball.
Dominic, go in.
Yes, ng Coca-Cola Tigers is because of their ball movement. At sabi nga ni Coach Binky Pavis, Ali Peak and John Arrigo especially now see the bigger picture, that they don't have to be the ones to top score for them in order to win. Especially itong si Ali, sabi niya, he's been playing really well and being able to pass out of the double. Itong si John Arrigo naman, he's been able to pick his shot. And
here he is passing it outside to Wainwright. And Aquino will secure the leather. Omalon is out and running. 1-on-3. The scrappy plays we're seeing right now from both sides.
That ball's going to go back to Coca-Cola. Quick hands there by Johnny Abrientos. Paulo Mendoza checks back into the game for Torreon.
So Coca-Cola now still with a 30 to 23 advantage here, 7-point lead here in the second quarter. Arigo. Billy Mamaril, high-low play there. Ali Peak, he's just too deep to be stopped in that last play.
That's 8 points in the game now for Ali Peak, and we mentioned it a little bit earlier, got to keep milking that until Central Lucia comes out of that zone defense.
Lead is up to 9 for the Tigers with 7:08 here in the second. Ali Peak, with a rejection. Ito ng Tigers, tatakbo si Barrientos. And then Johnny will set it up. Arrigo.
Oh!
Highlight failed there.
No way!
John Arrigo with the throwdown. Oh boy, look at this one more time here.
Oh, look at the fake on the pass by Johnny Abrientos to set up John Arrigo, and wow!
Over Aquino, and that slam dunk was brought to you by Yakult. Okay, Kabachan.
Expected this, Marlo.
This deserves another look. Thank you, Direk.
Well, they say that normally the shot blockers are the ones that get dunked on the most.
Oh, look at this. Oh, just a spectacular slam dunk there from John Arrigo.
They don't over Marlo like that. And what does Coach Al Francis do? He puts Marlo back on the bench and brings in Norman Gonzalez.
Let's see, Gonzalez is back on the fold. Paulo Mendoza nonchalantly launching it up. Miranda is back. Post up Ali Peak. Second quarter field goal, 3 Coca-Cola with the edge.
Oh.
Coca-Cola has controlled this quarter very well. They're on top here, 34-23. Cross-court ulit dito kay Miranda. Then Miranda sliding in. Nope. There's been in a cold spell now, and really being nailed 23 points.
Now it's turn of Central Lucia to start settling for a lot of outside shots. Bad pass there by Miranda.
Realtors now will try to get something here. They have not been able to buy a basket the past few plays.
Oh, thank you. Walang communications.
Oh, hindi nagkaamo yan yung mga by 11 points. Mendoza. Kay Polone, here's Molon is Paulo Mendoza. So Coach Al Francis is back to using his lineup here.
Tough shot there by Paulo Mendoza. He really did that on his own.
Miranda, after breaking the pressure, the Tigers here will set it up. Mamaril will lose it at the baseline area.
Coca-Cola's had a weakness this first half. It has been their turnovers. It's number 8 in the game for them.
Most of them coming from bad passes.
A lot of the passes are really haven't been harassed, but the passing has just been bad. The blocks. Peak with 3, Central Lucia with 0. Of course, Central Lucia started off with a very small lineup.
Substitution Ali Peak for Billy Mamaril.
Mount the
9
Peak.
seconds to shoot.
Check back in on cue.
Well, he has been the key for Coca-Cola here in the first half because of his inside play.
Mendoza has 4 seconds on the shot clock. Paolo knows it. Again, the white shirts looking to up this lead. Singson will get away outside to Miranda. Will Antonio will sell for the jumper. Nope. Then Santa Lucia now. Gonzalez. He can hit it from there, and he does! TM Press para kay Norman Gonzalez. Atin sa inyo ng bagong TM. Power to the people. Interception. Here come the Realtors. Omolon. Turn around. Almost got it to go.
And that steal came from Norman Gonzalez to set up that play. Norman Gonzalez now with 10 points in the game.
His first 2 on the Tigers.
So the Realtors Trying to make a run here to end the second quarter.
Well, Norman Gonzalez getting some playing time here, taking advantage of it. Actually, he's always been a good player. Just like the guy on the line right now, Albert Omalon.
Two very hard-working players. Paulo Mendoza signaling something to his teammates. Tignan natin.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Norman Gonzalez entered the league through the NBA.
That's right. Now the full court pressure applied here again by Santa Lucia. Giving Coca-Cola another look. Ali Big will move it to Dale Simpson. And there's the turnover. So the pressure by Santa Lucia working in that last play.
Keeping them in the game.
Omalon. Hinahanap si Mendoza, instead he goes to Colombia. Now it's Paulo with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Mendoza. And that will not be enough time there as Ali Peak shutting the door on Nelbert Omalon.
And quickly, John Arrigo's back in the game. He is the top scorer so far in the game with 14 points.
Let's not forget his posterizing dunk earlier.
Now in a 1-3-1 zone. John Francis is doing a lot of work in practice here. His zone defenses.
They've been mixing it up. First half, Ali Peak. Just too tough and too strong underneath.
I'm telling you, Rico's had a big game here in the first half, but Ali Peak has really been the key because of his inside presence, particularly offensively.
Paulo Mendoza dribbling around Simpson. Here's Gonzalez, short. Let's see, a foul will be called here. Looks like it's going to go against
24, Ricky
24 as Ricky Kalimag. The Realtors have been able to chip away at this Coca-Cola lead. Quarter, folks, 2:50 to play. And the Tigers are on top 36-30.
Yeah, but Santa Lucia hanging in tough here, particularly with Dennis Espino, Kenneth Duremdes, and Marlo Aquino. Not really seeing a lot of playing time in this game.
Dale Simpson sliding in. Arrigo got a very hot first half, but that was way off the mark. And Gonzalez will control it. Orion is back in the ballgame. Tora inside to Kalimag. They move the ball around. Shot clock reads 10. Oh, nice shot there. From Colombia is ang TM3. Hatid sa inyo ng bagong TM. Power to the people.
Let's face it, Santa Lucia has definitely picked up some players whose careers seem to be really to a stop. All of a sudden they get under Santa Lucia's coaching and Al Francis Chu, and have done quite well. Colombia is one of those players.
There's the pressure, double team on Peak, and 3-second violation they're called on Ali Peak.
Substitution Johnny Abarientos for Dale Simpson.
Napasok muna dito si Johnny Abarientos.
You just take a look at the guys on the floor right now. Jimwell Torreon just got released by the Red Bull team. Colombia came from Ginebra, then went to the PBL. Kalima started in the league, left the league, went to the PBL, now he's back. Like I mentioned, Norman Gonzalez coming from the NBA early in his career.
Players right now for the Realtors really shock troopers. Eagle still strong off the rim.
Very scrappy as the Santa Lucia team.
Mendoza left open. Yes.
Hard to believe.
They forgot about Paulo Mendoza. TM Presian. Natin sa inyo ng bagong TM. Power to the people.
And the three-point shooting of Santa Lucia is still clicking. They are one of the better three-point shooting teams in the league.
We're all tied here, 36 apiece. Will Antonio from the corner, no? Loose ball picked up here by the green shirts. They have fought back from an 11-point lead. Right now, we're all tied. Torion. Pupost nila din si Kalimag. Nope, they go outside to Gonzalez. Now it's with Colombia. 5 on the shot clock. Chester Colombia. Paul will stay with Santa Lucia here. Mendoza. He will make use of the clock. Game clock and shot clock difference of about 11 seconds there. Only 7 on the shot clock. Torreon. Oh, they get it back again. Mendoza takes the 3.
Yeah!
Nothing but net for Paulo Mendoza. Isa pong TM3 yan. Natin sa inyo ng bagong TM. Power to the people. And right now, hot. 10.6. This will give Coca-Cola another possession here.
A little bit disappointing for Coach Babas, whose team controlled this game the entire first half, only to see it fall apart here in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the first half.
Flying A, take it all the way, and yes, he gets fouled. And this will be in the act of shooting.
Let's see who this foul is on.
Foul number 24, Ricky Kalimag.
That's interesting because Kalimag was trying to guard Ali Peak. And then at the last second, he just put his hand in there and picked up
2 shots for Johnny Barrientos.
Long free throws ito para kay Barrientos. And, well, still enough time for Santa Lucia to come back the other way. No problem for Johnny Hay.
Substitution Rafi Rivas for John ARIGO.
Still a low-scoring ball game here, 39-37.
That really favors the Coca-Cola team considering the stats and the averages of both teams. Rivas checks back in the game for defensive purposes. And Santa Lucia is going to get the last shot here probably.
Mendoza, 2 seconds on the clock. Paulo throws it up.